Now we are on page 48 of the preparatory book A, All-in-One Approach to Succeeding at the Piano. Here's a piece that students love, Poor Dog Named Bright. But there is a new note in here, the dotted half note, and some students can get pretty stuck on that. So let's make sure that we have our students tap out loud. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Together, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yes. I would have my students stand up and go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, off. Okay, if that's a little bit too complicated for them, you can go ahead and clap the rhythm while they do the stomping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So seriously, make sure the student understands this rhythm before they even start to play any of this piece. Okay, that is really, really imperative. All right, so then they circle the dotted half notes. Well, they've done that before. And tapping on counting out loud, and then they're actually ready to play this piece. So lift your hands off the keys, wrist first at the end. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then lift. Okay, so this is obviously a variation on that dripping, dropping, and rolling motion. So a lot of our students will come up with starfish hands, right? Their wrists will be locked. 1, 2, 3. So have them drop into that key. It's a good idea actually for them to exhale when they play the last notes, and then have them drop and then roll forward and off the keys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, off. Okay. So lots of students like to roll off while they're in the middle of the last notes. So it's very important for them to just keep the wrist level with the forearm, and then after they finish counting for beats, all 4 beats, then they roll off. 1, 2, 3, 4, roll off. 1, 2, 3, 4, roll off. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, roll off. Okay. On page 49 is ringing the bells. Here the students are learning patterns of seconds again. And they are steps, second steps, however you want to call it. And here we're taking out the C, the middle C, so they can get used to playing these notes above middle C. The D, the E, and the F. Again, let's not have them play anything until they thoroughly understand this piece of music. 100% accuracy is our goal. Prevention is far better than correction. So we could use our little chicks or whatever else you have for these steps. Ask our students if these steps are going up or down. Oh, they're going up. And what about now? Going down, right. And here in blue, you'll notice that the students can see whether the steps are going up or they're repeating. So track the notes with a line to show the steps and repeated notes. One of my university students said, look at this piece of music that I played when I was in junior high. I colored it in with orange and brown and blue so I could just see different things in the music. And I just chuckled with her, and I thought, yeah, students always love to put things in color. So if you have a blue color in your arsenal of colored pencils and pens, go ahead and have your students trace that for themselves. So the little musicality girl says at the end, did you hold the dotted half notes for 3 beats? So why don't we ask that in the beginning? I might say to my student, I'm going to be listening for 2 things. I'm going to be listening for all the dotted half notes to have 3 beats. And I'm also going to listen for the difference in dynamics. And then I could say to my students, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think that you would like to listen for those same 2 things? And students will usually say, yeah, I think that's a good idea. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then ask those questions questions again. Did you hear 3 beats for every dotted half note? Oh, yes, I did. Did you hear a difference in dynamics? Yes, I did. Now the students are really assessing their own performances.